On behalf of the East Tennessee School Band and Orchestra Association, we'd like to present you with this plaque for your extraordinary work with our students today. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much, everyone. Before we play our final selection, I did want to offer a few words of thanks. The clinic chair, Ashley Sadler, and the band manager, Nicholas Lloyd, who have done so much to take care of my every need. Sometimes even before I knew what I needed, they knew what I needed, and they've been so fantastic and taking care of me, the band. And I've got to say, I stand in utter admiration of how well this clinic is run. All the moving parts work so beautifully. It really is a logistical wonder, and not to mention a musical wonder, as we've heard throughout this afternoon. I also want to say a word of thanks to the terrific band directors that helped prepare all these wonderful students for you here today. Clearly, music education, and especially bands, are strong and healthy here at East Tennessee, and I so appreciate all the great music education that's going on in this state. I also want to say a word of thanks to the families of all the musicians you see here before you. We know that for students in music, it requires a lot of support at home, and that support clearly is happening with these really gifted and talented students. So thank you so much to the families that are here cheering them on today, and also in so many other much quieter ways supporting them in their musical endeavors. And last but certainly not least, I want to say a word of thanks to these fantastic students you see before you. In addition to being incredibly musically talented, as you're hearing, they have got just a terrific collective attitude, work ethic, sense of positivity. Even at the end of a long, grueling day yesterday of rehearsals, they were still attentive and focused and just so full of energy. It really is an inspiration. So guys, I want to say thanks so much for all of your efforts. Congratulations on a fantastic performance, and thank you so much for sharing your music with me. We're going to finish up with a work by the Mexican composer Arturo Marquez, his Danzón No. 2. Much of Marquez's music reveals the heavy influence of Mexican folk music, and when you study his biography, it's quick to realize, easy to realize that part of that comes from the fact that his father was a highly successful mariachi musician, and his grandfather was a very highly successful folk musician in Mexico. So this certainly influenced Marquez, especially with this music that reveals those influences, but also with this work, he specifically cited an experience he had in a ballroom in the state of Veracruz in Mexico. So the danzón itself is a dance that originated in Cuba, but it's really been embraced by the Mexican culture, and especially in the Mexican state of Veracruz. So I don't know what happened in this ballroom that Marquez found himself in, but it was truly inspirational to him. And there's no real program or story to this music. There's no plot, if you will. But it's really easy to imagine him sitting there in that ballroom watching these wonderful dancers and listening to this music wash over him. So I encourage you to kind of consider some of those same images and thoughts as you listen to Arturo Marquez's Danzón No. 2.